What's up, guys, and welcome back to episode number 4, where we are going to be progressing through our achievement book here. Our very next achievement is to make a dark room 25 blocks away from your base for spawning mobs and obtaining loot. Now, we're going to go over this one real quick. However, we are going to skip down to upgrade your mob farm to kill monsters automatically. So we might as well take care of both of these quests at the same time, because if we just do the dark room, then we're going to have to make another mob spawner later on, and it's just no point in making the dark room and then upgrading it later. The one I'm going to show you is a very basic mob grinder. I believe when I was playing Skyfactory 2.5, one of my moderators at the time actually showed me how to make this, and I've been using this template ever since for my mobs. We by no means came up with this recipe, I'm just showing you guys how to make it. And then also the make a field of grass 25 blocks away from your base for spawning animals. If you guys watched my last video on how to replace an achievement book or make an achievement book without cheating, you should already have this one done. So what we're going to be doing in this episode, I'm going to show you guys how to make this mob grinder here. And as you can see, it works fairly well, and I know that's super loud, but it works really well. First things first, guys, you're going to need a lot of wood. So I have quite a few stacks of just logs. And don't turn them into planks. Don't turn them into planks yet, because you'll kill your inventory space. So what you're going to need is wooden spikes. We're gonna start out with a 2x2 of wooden slabs, and then you're gonna need 4 spikes on top of those slabs. So for the wooden spikes, it's a very simple recipe. You're gonna need 3 wooden swords, 3 planks, and then 1 log. And I'll show that to you here real quick. Let's go ahead and make some planks. And we're also gonna make some sticks here real quick. Actually, we need 3 swords, so we're gonna need a few more sticks. All right, so we're gonna take our sticks. We're gonna make 3 swords. 1, 2, 3. 3 swords, and they're gonna go right up top in a triangle. The planks are gonna go in the bottom triangle, and then we're just gonna need 1 log at the bottom, and that's gonna make all 4 of our spikes. So we're gonna go ahead and take those. And we're also gonna need some slabs to start out. All right, so I'm just gonna build this one over here. I know it's not 25 blocks from my base, but I'm going to end up taking this down after the video anyway, because we already have one, and I just wanted to test it to make sure everything worked. Make sure I remembered how to do everything. So put a 2x2 of slabs down. Go ahead and throw your spikes on top. And the very next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna build up about 2 planks here. I'm just gonna build myself some quick stairs. Oops. Let's throw 1 more piece of wood. All right, that's perfect. Ooh, oof. All right, and then you're gonna do a 4x4 around the wooden spikes. And once you have your 4x4 down, you're gonna put slabs on the bottom of them. And that's if you forget to put the slabs down, the spiders will still be able to crawl out. So make sure you put the slabs on the bottom of your 4x4. And the little baby zombies, they may be able to get out as well. All right, so once you're done with your 4x4, actually first let's go over here to our crafting table. This is going to be super helpful while you're building, because obviously you might have to go back for wood, among other things that you're missing that you forgot to bring with you. We're going to make some ladder, and that's just 7 sticks in an H format. So let's go ahead and get some more planks here. Actually, we already have some down here. We're going to make those all sticks. There we go. And that should be enough ladder for now. That'll give us 17 ladder. All right, so once you have this set, we're going to go to the 4 corners, and we're going to build 8 up. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now that you got 8 up on all 4 corners, you're gonna fill in the blank spots. And like I said, guys, this is going to use a lot of wood. This is only the beginning, but you're going to need a lot of wood for this mob grinder. So we're going to pretty much fast forward through this part. We're just going to fill in all the holes, and then we'll be right back. All right, so now we got our holes filled in. The very next step, we're going to go to each side. The middle of each side, you're going to have 2 blocks that are 4 wide, so you have 2 in the middle. Let's do this here. And this is just for reference. We're gonna go 8 out long on each one of these. And in each middle, we're gonna go 8 out. So we already did 1. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, and just a quick note, I'm gonna leave 1 empty square right here. And I'll show you why in just a little bit, but just leave this 1 little square. It doesn't matter which side, just leave 1 of them empty. Because basically we're going to pull the ladder up right there, so we have a spot to come up and down. All right, now we have 8 wide, or 8 long on each of the 4 sides. All right, so our next step, we're going to do 2 high surrounding each one of those 2x8s. All right, so we got our 2x2s all the way around. I'm just going to jump down. Hopefully I don't die. I did not. All right, and that one is right there. So I'm gonna build that there for just a moment. There we go. And put my ladders up so I have a way to get up and down easily, because we're gonna need these later. All right, perfect. So now we can go up and down without dying. All right, so this is what you should be looking at right now. You have a 4x4 going 8 blocks up, and then you have a 2x8 coming off each of the 4 sides. And on the 2x8s, you have another row of 2 high, and those ones should be 9 long. So you'll have 2 high by 9 long because you do go out and around the 2x8s. All right, and we actually already have quite a bit of wood, so we're going to continue on. However, if you need to stop and get more wood, I just wanted to put that ladder just so you guys can prevent jumping down and dying every time. So I'm just gonna throw a block of wood there so I can get up on the sides real quick. And here is our next step. We're gonna fill in from each of the 2x9 walls to the next 2x9 wall, and we're gonna do that for all 4 of these. All right, so once you've filled it all in, this should be what you're looking at. So you have your 2x2 wall, or your 2x2 walls. Now when you fill this in, you're not gonna start at the 2x8s down here. You're gonna start on the 2x9 wall. So our next step, we're gonna run down our ladder real quick, maybe. Here we go. We're going to get a bucket of water. Now you should already have a bucket, but if you don't, just grab some iron. It takes 3 iron to make a bucket. And we do have a little bit of water. Let's run back up here. And obviously, this is the one we're gonna do last because it has our ladder. But you're just gonna throw water on each of the entries, so that water is gonna go and push the mobs down into the spikes. And you're gonna do that on all 4. Alright, so once you have your water in, I'm not gonna do it on all 4 because, again, I'm just taking this down when we're done with it. I'm actually gonna pick the water back up. Once you're done placing the water in all 4 of your runways here, we're gonna put another 2-high wall around all of the 2-high walls. So we're gonna make it another 2-high. All right, and we got our 2-high wall. So very next thing we're gonna do, and this will actually prevent the mobs from spawning up top here, we're gonna throw slabs down around the walls we just made. And then eventually, one thing I do like to do, I do like to make a crafting bench up here so I can just make my slabs on the go. Just gotta throw that down. All right, and then we're just gonna cover this thing with slabs. And then we're eventually going to make a roof out of slabs. And that way the mobs can't spawn up top. You don't have to worry about putting torches up here because they'll be unable to spawn on the slabs. All right, so now all we need to do is fill in the big hole. All right, and now we have our roof done. We're gonna go ahead and knock this crafting table down. Gonna run over here approximately to the middle. Knock that out. Throw another one up there. You'll go ahead and dump your water in the last remaining row. I'm gonna knock out one of the ladders here. You just press shift, hold in shift to stay still on the ladder. Alright, there we go. And that is your mob spawner, guys. So just make sure it's 25 blocks out from your house, and you should be all set. And it'll be working much like this one over here. Alright, so that is going to wrap up episode 4. Hope you guys were successful in making that mob grinder. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for our next video. I think for the next one, we're either going to do the automated cobblestone or the Tinker's Construct Smeltery. Both of those are a little bit of a process, but the other achievements in there will just be filled in the meantime. We will be live on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern. We hope to see you guys there. And until next time, have a absolutely fantastic week.